One of the things that I'm excited about in the bread space that is something that isn't really on the table for us in the FedEx space is that you have that consistent, reliable revenue stream that Chris is talking about, but you actually have the ability to drive revenue in the bread space, which is not something that's on our side in the FedEx space. What we get is what we get. And for those of us that have seen, volume changes, right, even in the last year, especially in some of that volume decline, it can be really frustrating when you have the resources, you have the drivers, you have the motivation, but the volume isn't there. In the bread space, incredibly recession resistant industry, but also something where you can get out there and drive that revenue. And so that is one of the things I really wanted to highlight. So Chris, just give us a little bit of an idea of what to think about in terms of revenue growth, and then we'll go into the Q&A.
So first you can grow by adding product lines and new stores / accounts within your territory. So let's just use an example. We're here in Tennessee right now. I can buy this Tennessee territory, this zip code or this area around me, and they'll give me a certain amount of stops that are already baked into that contract. So that might be the local Walmart, the local Publix or Kroger's or Stop and Shop, any of those big box stores. I will be buying that contract for this area. But now let's say that at the current rate with that current contract, I'm only making $10,000 a week. I'm only selling in volume $10,000 a week, and I want to increase that opportunity. I want to make more money. I want to make $12,000 a week. I want to make $15,000 a week. How would I do that? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what are the in my territory, what are the closest stops that I can buy that are next to me that will increase that revenue. So now they might be a Walmart that's right next to my stops. Like my stops are right here, and the Walmart is literally right around the corner, one stop away, one light away, one block away. There's an extra Walmart right there. So I can actually reach out to the guy who owns that other territory and say, hey, Steve, I'm interested in buying just that one stop, that one Walmart that's really close to my territory. And that one Walmart could be an extra $3,000, $5,000 a week. So Steve might say, hey, I'm okay with giving it to you, but it's going to cost you $50,000, $100,000. And I can now, as a business owner, I can buy that, bring that into my other existing territory, and now I just raised my business by 3 to 5K per week, which now raises my multiple by the same amount. So that's one simple thing of just buying a store. The other piece is adding a product line. So now Bimbo is a huge bakery, and we have lots of different products, and a lot of the same route drivers are going to the same stores. So I can actually say, okay, I'm selling Arnold bread as an example, which is one of our premium products. I'm selling Arnold bread, but this guy who's coming from the same company as me, Bimbo, he's selling Sara Lee. And I'm going to say, hey, sir, you come into all the same spots as me. I got a truck. I got a driver. We're already doing the same stops. What, can I buy this route off of you? Can I buy this product line off of you? So now on my Arnold truck, I can add in another product line, which is Sara Lee. So now instead of me just going to the store and having one section for Arnold, now I got 2 or 3 sections because I bought these other product lines. So in one store, now we can have 3 to 5 different products instead of just one. So that's another way to expand and grow your revenues in this territory. The next piece is significant revenue opportunities in many markets. So because this is a global product, this is a national company, you can literally go and once you understand the business model, you can do this anywhere. So I've literally gone from doing routes in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, to Georgia, I've seen routes in California. We've seen people that learn how to do routes in New York, then they go move to Florida, buy routes. You can do this all over the world, all over the country. As long as you understand the business model, understand the logistics side of it, and understand how to make more money out of it, anywhere in the world, this model applies. Then you got cash stops, immediate payment. So this is one of the things I started off the conversation with before, is like, there's nothing better in business than, hey, I'm going into work today and I don't have no money in my pocket and I leave with $1,000 clean because I worked hard. That's the most beautiful experience as an entrepreneur. I don't know if anybody else feels me on that, but like when you go out there and you're like, hey, I don't know where the money's going to come from, but then you worked and at the end of the day, you got that payment and it feels like, damn, this is what a hard day's work is worth. And that feels really good. That's one thing that we always get that type of experience in the cash bread spot, because we'll go do those early morning stores, those big boxes, but usually we try to end the day with at least 1 or 2 cash stops so then we could get that extra $100, $200 of cash money in our pocket or our employees' pocket. And the cool part about that is if the employee's collecting this $100, $200 a day, by the end of the week, he's paid out from the cash stops. That means me and my dad get to keep all of the big box money check that's coming in. Okay, so this is all part of understanding how to make that money quickly. The last piece is multiple peaks throughout the year with holidays. So this is cool because if you understand the holidays that are coming up, if you understand, hey, it's July 4th weekend, there's going to be a huge sale on buns, then you want to be stocked up. You want to have, tens of thousands of bread loaves extra so that you can really pound the ground and get all those sales for that July 4th weekend. So July 4th weekend, holidays, you got the dinner rolls, you got stuffing, you got every single season, there's a specific type of product that goes for that season. So you want to always be aware and ahead of that because that gives you the opportunity to make more money than the next. If we know that for Thanksgiving, people are going to be ordering stuffing, then we want to double down and order a lot of stuffing for that season. See what I'm saying? If you're not aware of this, you might not be ordering because that never sells throughout the rest of the year. So you don't order it. Now you lost out on tens of thousands of sales throughout that entire month.